vector ani tinjana bisu khone kamaina tinjana kani do ani oibe ahum oibe multiple vectors ko. So how do we add two or more vectors? Madugi madu khangna bhona matamda we have three laws of vector addition. Ahamada right, laws of vector addition hierarchy of vector addition hierarchy. We have three laws. Ahan basina kai kabi it's called triangle law. Triangle, and I think will be horrible. Triangle law. So we have symbol on parallelogram law. So we have polygon. Polygon is multiple side labor figure. Polygon law. So we'll be doing first triangle law. So let's take two vectors. Live examples again. Let's take two vectors. A vector ko say this is A vector. Another vector B vector ko B vector ko again. Say this is B vector. Now, my value kya value to value to A vector is a B vector is a tinjana by alright. A vector plus B vector. A is a B is a tinjana by and says so according to triangle law, first we'll be doing triangle law. Triangle law triangle law is mumming a head tail method and so Hide head ka tail gadi mamay ka makokas na ba? Hide A vector sida A gi head hay tari sige mat arrow ka pisin A gi head ni. Duga sige mamay sina tail na tra. Duga B vector gi si arrow ka pisin A B gi head ni sige mamay sina magi tail lare. So A ra B ram lengan dabi tham. Ay examples te A lengan dabi tham age duga B se porake. A lengan dabi tham aga ay B se porake in such a way that A gi head ta B gi tail tham is mine. Yare ko. Aduga Lemori mamay hybrid kanano lemori mamay di A mamay em lemori dana asidagi triangle amma complete to ge we need a third side to adi sida side ani kitang lebi type nen leris aduna sidagi shibooks mai yeglo edu arrow se spina kap. This represents A vector plus B vector. A vector plus B vector se sigi ani yellow color di ye se asisne represent to A ga B ga tinjina be answer to C vector se pirani. This is mumming top the sometimes result then get high go so let me denote this with R vector ko lagi ko. So R vector is nothing but the sum of A vector and B vector ko. Now vector ki diagram da ko ne kai khang re mangi video sing na thagat kib da or na sana textbook para so khang mani ko. So if not khang de so any vector amagi magi magnitude se hide magi value se A se kya no 3 or 4 or 5 ko khang de ba any vector ngi magnitude se kana na p hai tadi magi vector dugi sang bodo na p to ne diagrammatically yeng matam da ko aduna A vector ki value to the A vector se sang base na length magnitude ko magi line segment symmetric se se sang base p to ne likewise B vector ki value to the se sang base represent to ni adu mind to na R vector ki magi value se se sang base represent to ne ba se kyam sang no he yeng matam de A se ka B se ka aina A se direction ki what A se onimbo is no a value in high A se na 4 ne hajala se ko B is not 2 ne hajala se ko ribu adu itaragadi R se kya hoy dono he yeng mutam da R A na 4 oraba B is na 2 oraba aduga R is na khwai sang ba se hum diagram sida khwai sang ba se mane value chaung A de su hena sangi ma B de su sangi aduna A de su B de su mane hena value se chaung tarakani ba let's look at that ko adu hot pi niyom to kamaya no hai tarakadi R vector sigi magnitude height the modulus and height of diagram when represent the one symbolically represent the woman ko R vector siga nagasu mane it's nothing but A vector plus B vector ka manabina R vector modulus height basi kaino A vector plus B vector modulus height what's up mane or na chagana na si miyanti talagan sige janja si tantaragadi R dang higher square so all of this have the same meaning keep that in mind ko aduna vector se gyan tana bhona matam das magi symbolic representation se phajana khamu ko once madu phajana clearly have the you have understood the concept ko adi problem di mayam hot pi ai problem mayam hot to concept no holot ni so anyway R vector modulus se high the R ki value se kya ta hai high taragadi the formula is root over A vector duki magnitude duki square A square likewise B square plus twice AB cos of the angle between A vector and B vector A vector duga B vector duki mark lebe angle lo adu khanga gi hot pi ani now where is the angle ko aduna A siga B siga mark lebe angle se khoni low matam da some side te yenga si angle se lowe this is the angle between A vector and B vector e ko haining is the angle se now madu gyan tana bhona matam da maybe in class 9 tin thengrang mani common point amadagi ray ni sumane kapthokre hai khalone ko adu taragadi say this is one of the angle between these two rays sina 60 oi taragadi lemori ba som side che kya hoine in a complete circle there is 360 do 60 mu chakre so lemori side che so some side ki okay c ai kaino chong khre lemori ba c gi angle se kya ta dano hai ta 300 ta roidro 300 amaga 60 mu 360 ta do ne ko an sina 60 sina 300 aduna kare so mana yeng live what if aina hani ni se kaino common point am the races mana originate torga output cha khebo gadi you can easily keba angle di yeng bada khandok pun nuai live not the bida amana sumain changa ba race amana sumain thok khebo ita gadi how will you find the angle between these two heba eko in this first example sida in sida p sida 60 is in a smaller angle tare aduga 300 is in a larger angle tare ko now see the examples the smaller angles in kadai no larger angles in kadai no high tar gadi akoina pam si yeng banu ngai bi si ni yeng banu ngai ba common point am the range mane ka thok ni yeng banu ngai ba adu gi tana bu sil ase ai badi si gi re je aine select torga si indora ke bus mane si indora kan mai common point si le rani moi bani common point ato gana si thamaga it's your choice no pa mane si thamaga si mane the mai common point to illaga mami se samjana hai ba yeng banu ngai na ba eko so either way I si thamaga si se si indoro ke aduga now I'll see the common point okay see that later ba adudi whatever the angle here see is a smaller angle tare ai ema triangle on see in a smaller angle high thok tare angle tare ko aduga si sinna larger angle tani ko ko chawdro si is angle chawdro si tagi so this will be the smaller angle between these two whereas this will be the larger angle between this and this ko so likewise sida tawise duneba a siga sigi a vector siga b vector sigi mark lebe angle do thine bo hona matamda ai a is from the indorok to neba from the indo kanda ai yenganeba this is a smaller angle between a vector and b vector while this will be the larger angle between a vector and b vector from now the yari basically theta se kanano hai target it's the smaller angle between the two vectors ko aduna okay see let me go back see ero wala me thang da mai pem thang si tare mothala go yexel dum phadong male ko koi thang da thabok chin namne so a vector now I hope you get the idea ko concept se adudi fine aina ha ka hai ge a vector ki value se kya no aina 4 ne be p se b vector ki value se na 2 ne be ne p se yai ko adui taragati formula sin tum kya ta ni a square hai ta di root over a square hai ta di root over a square hai 84 ni 4 square la ni b di 2 ni 2 square la ni twice a b 4 into 2 la ni cos har let's say this angle the are angle se right no I know si matam thala gaya si angle se this is some angle 60 degree hai se 60 degree cos 60 la se ko smine to solve to ne ba asidi maths ki skill ka di jangan ko 16 plus 4 di 20 le 2 into 4 8 into 16 le cos 60 1 by 2 la lagade haro ko adu di kalkan re 2 8 16 20 root over 28 whatever the value kyanam ta jara mani square lower kan ko square low bakra hitare ko okay smine tor go hoto ne yai ko so long story short triangle on har se keno hetel method ko amagi makokta amagi mamai de thamo adu ka triangle ama complete toro aduga third side tuna resultant ki value de kanana pini se ki formula se pini si the yar ba theta se kanano vector ani du ki mark leba smaller angle between the two vectors to name this theta represents a smaller angle not the larger angle ko okay that's about a triangle law now the way message name ko same order have way message name si hairamage haiba ko same order haiba athadi line yeng diagrammatically yeng bu matam dana hetel taw chalaba amagi het amagi tel smine tawga sum chalaba vector hum smine sum chalaba hetel tawga ko adi this sigi het sida sigi tel thamai likewise triangle logi type to hetel mamai makok samna sum chakraba now adugi flow chakraba this moi pull up se ko si pull up se moi ahum je vector ahum ni let's name this as a vector kausalage b vector kausalage c vector kausalage moi ahum se they are said to be in the same order eko aduda haidi ising ne khalone gari thobune khalone gari thomutan gari mamai lai bise ji la yam nungai na spun lai ne basi khulai se yai ko aduda gari mus mai laksale somjle no onda laksali opposite nang satli ba mai gai da ayet papi rai ba mado somjle do mana kai kawi mana opposite order de lai bijing if I draw another vector here something like this say some d vector korogeba. So in my example here, d vector is said to be in opposite order to kana abc. abc ahum sina a vector plus b, a vector plus nate, a vector ne b vector ne c vector ne moi ahum se they are said to be in same order, while as d vector is in opposite order. Eko same opposite ki wari se. So adu khangabani na aina haye ta risi kaino. In this example, sina b, okay, sina b vector ne ben lori se. Eko in this example, sina a vector, sina b vector. A siga b, a vector siga b vector, they are in the same order, while r vector is in opposite order. A ga b ga yam nungai na sumain chacharam buda r na thomja lai ni opposite lai ni ko. So r vector is in the opposite order. So opposite order da laiba ma se always opposite order da laiba du ma na same order da laiba moi dugi plus to bugi answer resultant oidune ba same order da laiba vector sing do moi mayam tension na bagi answer do opposite order da laiba ma na pirakani. This is some khanga ho ko no textbook pa but maybe reference textbook ke ba koi gi Pradeep kuma Dinesh kuma parakpada sigi wahi mata se thena or NCERT pabla thena matam don't get confused with the technical terms ko. Okay, polygon law sigi wari sum lakani ko madu so yeng se ko. So that's about triangle law. Yare ko. Then parallelogram law, that's easy. Mana ke hai magi niyomi matungina a vector ko bom dare b vector ko bom dare dum same wari dum tawse ko. Say this is a vector, say this is b vector. Ani se plus of the but by applying kana parallelogram law asagi kano di triangle law di head tail method haidana parallelogram law di tail mami samjana ho. So mana yeng nu ani diagram se ko. So let's do it. A vector se b vector se ama lengan dabi thamo a ra b ama lengan dabi thamo ai a vector se lengan dabi thame to b pore to a ge mami ga b ge mami ge samjana re. Now let's complete the parallelogram. Parallelogram has you have four sides and the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Siga sangwa manani parallel joini siga sangwa manani parallel joini ko. So let's this looks like the two adjacent sides of a parallelogram. CJ parallelogram amagi adjacent side ani do mali dana ko adjacent side lazy gram tore aduna siga a vector se siga sangwa chap manaba. Okay, so am ye se ko. Let's construct a parallelogram. Then am ye hange. Okay, this is the parallelogram. Haibidi khangu ko this na a vector oitadi c judum a vector ni ko ero kap thrama le kapsi aduga c na b vector oitadi c su b vector ne sangwa mana na mai gi su mane parallel chape je mai gi su mana rabani aduga parallelogram gi niom matung na opposite side se sangsu mandoni. So the values must be same, values su mana ba direction su mana ba adu tadi chap mana redana adi this is a vector, this is also a vector, likewise this is b vector, this is also b vector ko. Okay, adubo ai construct to kim se mane ngatang ye ke dotted line ye na ko yeng nu ngai ko style kha to lore ai bai ta. Okay, adudi a siga b sigi mami samjana matunga samjana ba mami silere se sise na sai common point to sidagi diagonal am yek lo. This represents kana tang chang yek sira mita chang ga yek se. Okay, yeng nu ngai na noi phone di yeng ni ko a vector ko bom lere b vector ko bom lere ani se plus to ini this is b vector, say this is a vector. And is a plus talk targeti according to triangle law. Let's construct this here. Thangdok thangsin ka tawre. Okay, one here. Then. Wait, thangwa york tre. Okay, sida lere. Aduga. Let's construct the diagonal from here. This represents a vector plus b vector. A vector ka b vector tinjana be answer do. Sine represent the web sitan. Ko a row what? Okay. Eko aduga let's name this as r vector ngasai du chap mani mami gi ko r vector correct. Okay, now where is the angle between a vector and b vector? This is the angle ngasai sidi mami samjana na yam indo injin tok da zia reba. Now here is the angle between a and b, a vector and b vector theta da sida leba. This is a smaller angle, this is a smaller angle, this will be the larger angle. Eko so from now the chap mani triangle law pan gera parallelogram law pan gera you'll get the same answer ko. Have the nasai do taraiba vector resultant vector se magi magnitude haibadi you can write like this, you can write like this or like this. It's the same thing. Masi je combine ta hai the same formula root over a square plus b square plus twice ab cos of theta. Now here, I can say example that I took the angle as 60 degree, A is in a 4 logi, B is in a 2 logi. So you'll get the same thing. Same formula. Yeah, go. So let me write root over if my calculation is right, root over 28. Let's recheck it. Again, 4 square 16, 2 square 4, 16, I'm going to 4 only 20 tara. I hope I'm right. 2 4 8, 8 to 16. Go 60 to 1 by 2, cancel tara. 2 8 to 16, 20 plus 8, 20. Okay. So you'll get the same answer. Aduna parallelogram lo pangera, triangle lo pangera, answer is manan. Now which one do you prefer? Hybrid, that's up to you. No apamane. But most of the time, diagram yang menungai bese. Not all the time, diagram yang menungai bese. Kari. Parallelogram lo na diagram si yang menungai. Now here is a catch ko. A vector sika B vector. This is also B vector ko. Alright, if you want, I can write this as B vector. This is also B vector. And this is also A vector. Now look at this. A vector sika B vector sika parallelogram lo panta. This is the resultant. But if you apply triangle law, sina A vector lere, sina B vector lere, si mukta. This is the resultant. It's the same thing. Or on this side, this plus this is the resultant according to triangle law. So parallelogram law ki diagram is yek pata. Triangle law dusum yaksal labane. Which is why they are giving the same answer. Ani mag answer chap manan tayo se dugine. So karma method siznagi hybrid, that's your choice. No apamane. Diagram doing matu na karma na khudong chai. Which one you feel much easier according to the question, that you can choose. Okay, that's about parallelogram law, tail method. Now let's look at the third law, polygon law. The polygon kari no yang si triangle law khangdi polygon law dum khangni. Now look at this. A vector ko dere. This is A vector ko dere. Then another vector B vector ko dere. Say this is B vector. Another vector C ko amas main le. They're all head tail taw chatle. Another among option is D vector ko main le. I can say hi same order you worry to light. A zu B zu A vector zu B vector zu C vector zu D vector zu moi pull up said they are all in the same order. Flow the chale. They are in one continuous flow. Gari thogune khalo si Z long chakani. So A vector, B vector, C vector, and D vector, they are in the same order. Now if I draw, let's close polygon height at the multiple side level draw. Amma ani mari sure. The closing side am hapchalazi. Polygon mapung bhala. Let's draw this side. Okay. So my opposite order. Now I need green machu. This is in opposite order to all of this. Moi mari opposite order se neighbor. Aduna mana kana represent togen hai tadi moi mari sigi plus to be answer do represent to hodu neba. Hai badi this green vector ani green je represents kana A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector se mana represent to hodu neba. If you want let's any mami nam thajalo. I don't know. P vector ka kusala se I don't know. Polygon law hai bira. Adi P vector ni represent to moi pull up ki plus to be answer do. Hai badi same order mein hum ki plus to be answer do opposite order din P ni hai. So in short, adamani yung ba mo ko na triangle log concept yung agana sing atang mutat ke ko among kitang thugar kong yung sip. Okay. Now triangle log concept yung har gana A siga B sigi A vector siga B vector siga A vector siga B vector si triangle log panta this is the resultant. So let's draw that. Let's draw that. See is na kana represent is A vector plus B vector. So this represents kana A vector plus B vector. Adu taragdi A ga B gi roll loikre A ga B plus to gre mabani answer table loikre. Let's remove them. Lorba adu lemo riba kanano lemo ri se si ka okay kitang mana changsan si ko oi hero le hore oi okay adu di si ka mabani result then according to triangle law si ka no head tail method atro say according to triangle law this gives you your resultant yarba am ka gi ko this plus this according to triangle law this star neighbor. So let me draw that again here. Red, blue, I don't know. This represents this represents kana A vector plus B vector plus C vector represent neighbor. Yare adi C sigi mobani ki role loire aduna mobani log focus y chinna bade. Yare ko उसके बाद adi kailai this plus this tikana tare. According to triangle law, this plus this, kalu, sitaro. Obviously, natra. So the final answer is this. This represents kana. This represents A vector plus B vector plus C vector plus D vector. I hope you get the idea. And polygon law, it's nothing but the multiple applications of application of triangle law. Okay, that's about polygon law. Polygon law. So let's go back. Backwards. Okay. There you go. So, adu polygon law sidi some diagrammatically hangba question ko mudakra hangal ko. No, numerically sida to solve vector addition you simply need kana polygon law and triangle law and parallelogram law na dum more than enough way anka hot pagidi concept pudi polygon law maruni ko haning se adu ahuma dum amani hele haibdi natte anka hot pagidi problem hot pagidi this too is enough because ke triangle law digi application ne polygon law harise ko. So that's about laws of vector addition. I can solve many problems on this. We can solve many problems. Problem solve maybe I'll do in live class or somewhere. I don't know. The theories are not. You can look up any textbooks. DC Pandey oigera, MTG oigera, NCRT oigera, Dinesh oigera, Pradeep oigera. Other problem I'm yaw neighbor. Other problem I'm the son hopper the very neighbor. But first be clear with the concept. So triangle law, parallelogram law, polygon law, vector addition. Now maybe we can do some problem. Maybe we can. Let's try some problem in the next class. In the next slide, I say. Problem okay. Let's do that. Example problem I did live example. I'm losing the I didn't know the basic concept. Zero let's say vector ni loge. Vector is a force log. Force no quite a so imagine to one and you can take any vectors that you like. Say a vector is minded. Say this is a vector. But they're in the same direction. A ga B ga vector say they're in the same direction. See B vector ko again. They're in the same direction. I want you to add them. A vector ki value say a vector modulus high gira or simply a high gira. It's the same thing. Magi value say kya let's say this is I don't know. Say this is 3 and B vector modulus say or simply B dang high gira. Say this is 4. So since they're in the same direction, now how will you add them? Kamana plus now shortcut method you simply add them. But let's apply triangle law or parallelogram law. Here I'll apply triangle law. Triangle law ki matung na A re B ma lengan dabi thamo aduga ai B je lengan A je lengan dabi thame B je pore head tail ain thame adi where is the resultant triangle law high bukuti mukta triangle law high one sidagi triangle amma kamai yekno straight taba figure se triangle kamai same do khoi si is B just minus paine leram boy ta gadi B just minus paine leram boy ta ni triangle do form to it's easy. This will be the triangle the result in sina iko kong uniba. Now adi sumaini yek kadabdo B di sumaini aina piri examples the kamai lerame sumaini leram minna natra khalagi yengu. How will you draw the third side result into sidagi how dina how budi ko sumai ye katabudo pairabna. Okay, let me draw with a different color here. So aham smile leram gadabdo B na pairam muni smile ledune pairam chumna leramna upailiti B gi maton tanaba B gi head yongnaba yekune. Okay, this gives you your resultant. Ibadi C pulap C asang se masigi value dune ba r resultant gi value hoide se id A vector plus B vector do representative say C pulap C asang vectors in representative ne ko haning is so this represents your R vector. Now since A vector and B vector I pyramid example say this is A vector, say this is B vector, same direction le ramine I what is A vector amga B vector amga same direction like targadi my result into kya tai thi doni ba tori se am live video ko let's apply your kana formula do R equal to root over A square plus B square plus B square plus twice AB cos theta. Now in this case, any two things in the same direction like that, the angle is set to be 0 degree. So AD 3 square plus 4 square plus twice AD 3 BD 4 cos 0 degree. Cos 0 di 1. Trigonometric khang tari upalite ko. Adi 9 plus 4 d 9 plus 16 normal ko. 25 25 plus 2 3 6 6 4 24. I'm right. Then cos 0 di 1. Adi 24 the 40 49 49 the root over 49 it's 7 Right ko. So in short tare se kaino any two vectors if they're in the same direction a ko bamga okay a vector ko bamga b vector ko bam same direction litard if two things are in the same direction then the resultant hai bidi a moibani ki sum du gi answer do a vector plus b vector do modu ki answer do combine tare ji yengo logically a ne 3 ore b ne 4 ore 3 ko 4 ka direct plus to हम plus social kya tai 7 tabra answer 7 taris yai ko aduna same direction oitaragadi any two vectors same direction oitari mobani ki plus to pu answer hai mobani ki resultant adi sum mobani ki sum do kanane pini hai tari mobani ki value to thok tin jana gro simply add the magnitudes of the two vectors. So how will you represent this symbolically kamai hai ni do. Now in this example as you can see kai is my article this example a vector plus b vector do ki value do kya no 7 do kamai taraki madu do direct kamai taraki hai do sin a hot padu this name this is the calculation and hani di keno madu do a gi value do ga b gi value do ga direct plus to go mana ki padu 3 plus 7 4 to 7 ta to yam lai with hai taragadi 3 and 4 plus 7 tarakto. So in short if you see vector nang sigi statement haigadra sigi representation sigi equation se uraga sum of the two vectors is equal to sum of the magnitudes of the individual vectors adu taragadi sum of the magnitudes of the individual vectors adu mana taragadi. Now in this case koi diagrammatically high talk ko diagrammatically koi kari zero dikini khangrab natro if this is the case hang hotam MCQ da hang du sumana neba ko the concept and sagar pam changi. So if this is the case if this is equal to this then theta where theta is the angle between a vector and b vector theta is kya tani option a 0 degree option b 180 degree option c 90 degree kind khara pisala tu neba none kan then which one will you choose 0 degree same direction lai begin neba tarai same direction is 0 degree neba hey ko okay what if opposite le ramagati sumra kanom kan khongi okay a vector ko bom lere then b vector ko bom lere ai ko a vector ko bom b vector ko bom ma direct formula pali yeng se yong ko they're in opposite direction a is na 5 na hai se b is na 2 na hai se ko a is na 5 ma gi value to so a vector modulus or simply a to the is 5 b vector modulus or simply b is 2 adu taragadi opposite direction what is the angle 180 degree if two things are in the opposite direction the angle is 180 degree adu taragadi mobani ki resultant do madu ki value to ardang harage ko or span ardang haigira or you can write a vector plus b vector madu ki answer do kamai tai hai tadi root over a square yes ira se formula jana ko mana a square plus b square plus twice ab cos of 180 la ani the a square kind of 5 square plus bt2 square plus twice a bt5 into 2 into cos 180 kind oh si myam su masi kha tak pam change ko astc rule gan le astc rule gan khalai ko maybe you need this ko as some of you I believe some of you did not take maths in class 11 okay maduna I'll do in a separate video ko ana yeng si law myam gyan ta ning khale adi 5 square 25 plus 4 29 plus 2 into 5 is 10 10 into 2 the 20 cos 180 it's minus 1 then this becomes minus 20 yeah so 20 minus the 9 that over 9 what is that 3 yeah go so what is the conclusion here okay no in the column it's diagrammatically hiram drain ko so let's apply here let's apply triangle log again so triangle log matung na sin lo ko value myam ji y chin nam so according to triangle law head tel haven tra okay let me keep a fixed okay a is a fixed samaga b je por okay let's do that b je por head tel haven ko si pusale adi si machu ma thara ke ko mean so that you will see clearly yellow okay b vector se pusala ga a ye maton thamake this is how it looks like a ko okay no see that I no gyan ta na ba let me play with something check okay now see what you know diagrams no ni yeng visually appealing or ni ba okay see amamam se 1 1 hai se 1 1 1 1 ko see asang se na du itar gadi 1 2 3 4 5 sina 5 sang a vector is ne b vector is na 1 2 b vector na sisna mana ani 2 my value di 2 ni haigitna magnitude ni si 2 sangi 2 ni si a vector si ki magnitude ti kana 5 sang ni na 5 ni ko okay ani se plus ogne ba okay machu dong hayodre machu dong si logren tawri je the sun adudi okay si se pore a renga te bithama b pore edu a ge maton si da thain thame ba adu se hapse le ba adi khallaga yenguna a se pulap som da chalini natra pulap som chalini aduga b jina b gi mateyam sina pani pusalai b jina som da chalini ba adi pulap som da chali ba a duga som da chali matek se ka opposite na si matek ani se cancel taw ni ba kai yana yam khong je ba ha ni ma se ko adi si gi ke ba ko yen pam dole ko gi dole adi si gi matek se cancel out no gre ba opposite ani ne si se natra adi cancel taw grabani na lemo hi je kana no haide a gi si matek se le howe asigi matek se kya sang ge yeng ba 1 2 3 sang ba I hope you get the idea ko it's not a kadar nati ko into rise ai ta sing hajari ni adana aina haning is ke no ko answer do a vector plus b vector ki answer do or simply r na hairo madu kya ta gi 3 ta kre 3 si kana ga manari ko ma gi value do 3 si kana mana have da ngasai gi a dan kya logi 5 logi pra example to ka lege a jina je dum sita hire ai kitang na na ngi lake ko no ida no ina okay this is manga. This is a vector 1 2 3 4 5 duga this is b vector sina b vector this is a vector kari yenra yam khonge aduga tahori bu resultant na ko resultant na sineba adi sisina a vector plus b vector resultant gi answer do sita howe eko adati magi asang bu kyano le hori se a na 5 sangaga b na 2 sangbada resultant na 3 sang howe habre kai no haitari sigi matek se me cancel out no gi do takano to rokanda kari khoi gi triangle lo palaka ne cancel out no gi do adi boli ne ganta ba adi can I do something adi tarai sin b jine kya no value do 2 a jine kya no value do 5 b jine 5 ni ta si jine kya no 3 ni tarai se adi can I say tarai ba resultant a vector plus b vector gi magi value haibdi magnitude to sis kana mani hai matamda a dudagi a vector magnitude haibdi 5 to adagi b vector magnitude haibdi 2 to thok khaidok na prakanda lemori ba 3 ta tarak hol to ngam bra ai haning isa moi bani gi individual vectors ani dugi magnitude ani dugi khaidok na baduga mabani gi sum du ko manak tar kati haibadi tarai ba 3 se 5 gi 2 khaidok ki bu ko manai hare adu tar kati if that is the case misi ya ga se kai gino opposite sat pa gi ne ba misi tar ko ngam khri natra y cos y integral log den khotan tarai do so if two vectors are opposite in direction the angle is 180 degree you know that tata say it's 180 degree yarba aduna prakhada hang matam da moina need kumba or any competitive exam hang matam da the if hajal khalo writing say question do if this is equal to this tata se kya no hangine ba then you write theta to can 180 degree na khom do ne there go so this looks simple adu question ta bada sig symbolically so many represent to satra ngawgal level kai gino hai ta di theory the concept to clear with the beginning simply problem kare solve to budna that doesn't guarantee that you have understood the concept clearly you have to understand the concept clearly concept to pasana clear cha ta gadi problem solve to buddi maybe you'll take some time but eventually you will learn the concept clear with the problem tackle to you'll be stuck in the problem maybe I don't know for hours and hours or days or months problem chap legini chap na mar lan bade ko okay let's look at another problem so opposite ki yenge 0 degree same direction ki yenge what if 120 degree yung yeng si ko let's look at it or 90 degrees yeng si ko let's look at that karigumba vector ni do 90 degree de leram di kamai to ni a gi value sina ai gi noi sum si yeng masai gi mong du mane ko si amamam sang si 1 ne si 1 ne si 1 ne matik se si box amamam de si box amamam se si kam si 1 1 ne khalo ko 1 unit whatever the vector force or velocity or any vector am laro si 1 2 3 so a vector ki magnitude in laro se a do 3 ni ko b vector sina ani khak ne sang se so b vector ki magnitude na b do 2 ne laro se and this is 90 degree so let's apply vector ani 90 degree le mel tardi according to parallelogram law am constructor ni sumaina aduga the diagonal here represents the resultant haibadi if I okay si somda pukhale sumain thame si somda pukhale is sumain thame now the resultant is nothing but this okay kai like that. This is your resultant mane represent there is kanano this represents a vector plus b vector so r vector kan haise lagi resultant vector the resultant here represents the sum of the two vectors ko so r do kya tare r hai gira r vector plus a r vector hai bante a vector plus b vector modulus hai gira or r vector I see to ni rise no namit khuloi na bani ko so that you'll get used to this ko ka na ba adudi si kya tai root over a square a ri kana 3 a square plus b d 2 b square plus twice a d 3 b d 2 twice ab cos 90 because the angle between them is 90 degree cos 90 degree kya no 0 see pull up 0 sakre the root over 3 square plus 2 square the root over 9 plus 4 this becomes root over 13 that will be your answer force oigra newton haibirani displacement organa meter happy rani khangde leriba physical quantity kaino khangde I just value the lower hop katani ko interese ko so 90 degree it's very easy ko now sida ina khangning bam le ko so we have done 0 tawre 0 degree gi tawre 180 degree gi tawre 90 gi ko now amana 120 da yeng se ko let's look at 120 degree karigumba let's say two vectors see a vector har ge ko b vector hagira a har haning bam hairo say this is b vector aduga say this is another vector a vector ko orke ani se roughly I sango manhan gi ko I'm trying to make sure that their lengths are same and let's run about this ani idi kaino a ziga b ziga v hagi to he b hai bane ko a ziga b ziga value manab if a ki value is 3 oi targdi and log is b ki value is 3 neba so to approximately diagram say let me see sango manabro manaren khale se ko a ziga b ziga sang su manaraba adog a ziga b ziga mark lebe angle sina 120 or if that is the case what is the resultant's value adi mobani is sum dugi answer to kya tani heba so adi now according to parallelogram law c ziga parallelogram sida somda e ko dotted line yek ko si je amai dogna c ziga b ziga ma parallel oiba ma wait b ziga parallelogram somda e kain thamasi malalasi style dotted okay now the resultant here quantity so I thamge ko the resultant machu ma see this represents kana a vector plus b vector a vector plus b vector to sine represent to inatra magi value di kya ta to let's solve that let me name this as r vector ko se lage ko so r vector modulus hai or simply r hai this is nothing but the root over of kana a is 3 b is 3 low in low is ko a square samjale plus b square plus twice a b cos of 120 degree oh I chandra size I come thalas so cos of 120 degree cos 120 degree kya no masi si solve to by maybe a video am sema ke ko hana khangala di am noi ni ko adu let's do that kona adi kya tare 3 square plus 3 is 9 plus 9 root over 8 sida 18 lere ko 18 9 plus 2 3 is 6 6 3 18 ko 18 amga lere into cos 120 minus 1 by 2 ko mane si khangu ai budi ba hatore noi so kholaga hairakani adi 18 adi minus 18 by 2 or you can cancel here 2 9 is 18 ko 2 9 r 18 18 minus 9 di kya tare 9 tabik re over 9 di kya no you get 3 so plus 3 tarak and haning is a is 3 b is 3 resultant so mabani plus of answer is 3 tare all of them are getting the same value hi buddy what is the conclusion here if the sum of two vectors a and b adugi magnitude haidi magi value se asi se karigumba individual vectors a duga b dugi value a ga b ga su manaraba a ga b ga su manaraba adui mathakta kare moibani gi plus to be answer to ko so amka moi pull up ahum se pull up mana tar kari masi karam kanda possible oi only when the angle between them is 120 degree so question that if this is equal to this what is the angle between a vector and b vector what is the smaller angle between a vector and b vector hango matam you have to click this mcq ra se talk kolam lore bahaya sumaru ne if possible se bahaya to by heart to understand to number in stock one him because exam the no see every problem solved to the other have the NEET exam or G exam or any competitive exam quit hagara the limited time the whole na you have to be very familiar some of the basic ideas ko adu khanga kana sugum bakra the by heart over there hot the other bakra where you need calculation you can use a pen not a bit khang ba bakra the by heart karto that can save you time hay to budi nang nai bola ga pungai am janga tabdo tabdi prakhamung the 30 minutes matam like or 5 minutes matam like be so sometimes it's better if you can by heart ko but provided you understand the concept so agi common yam sang the videos na aduna ko si book to first ta ina haning is keno ngasai gi ahum dugi wari say 0 degree gi do a vector plus b vector siga magi magnitude se karigumba individual vectors a duga b dugi ko magnitude plus to be answer chap mana tar kadi if that is the case theta do kya no that will be 0 degree hai in the first point ko ani suba point na keno a vector plus b vector hai the sum of two vectors adu gi magnitude to karigumba individual vectors ani du gi difference ka mana acho bodi macha khadok to ni ko sai ge na 5 minus 2 to 3 tar ko si ni ko adi acho bodi macha khadok kan da if the sum of two vectors is equal to the subtraction or the difference of the individual vectors magnitude if that is the case masikaram kana oi do know if they are opposite hai badi 180 clear kan okay ko then go back and watch the video amko video de haladong yeng gyan tabre if you still don't understand comment the hero then ahum subda keno if the sum of two vectors adugi value duga magnitude duga vector ani duga su amuk pulap manara 3 tage basiki do if that is the case that's possible only when the angle between the two vectors a vector and b vector is 120 degree yako sigi kano ahum ji sum khangjalo this can save your time adi prakhada silon solve to mathau ta de you have to think you have to if possible by heart ko okay aduna there are lots of problem ni ma'am hot pe ma'am le adu core concept khadi ani gyan ta haning se sibuk sini ko now vector addition is a short video amasi madung dai semake so that you will understand kaino vector addition to is mathematically the khanga practically the karino so is karino the madu ki bari macha am so maybe 5 minutes ki video am semaga maybe you can clear the concept ko the boring yam sangadi boring ju rani ko kuin ngang ju tali video ni na tum bem yaw ni kuin sanga gadi sang video sang yeng tar gadi so sibu yeng ase ko kari koi vector addition law hum lera triangle law parallelogram law polygon law khange amana head tail amana tail amana kari karam hai dai amaduna polygon law mam de kramal okay moy hum dugi wari ni makha tar example khari yeng asi makha tar akada problem na ngai le re noi ko so aduna I'll see you in the next video we have lots of problems to solve ko